Do this at a Korean wedding and you'll be kicked out. Today, I want to tell you a bit about Korean culture, specifically Korean weddings. So, I planned a long form video for this one. It's called Do This at a Wedding and You Might Get Kicked Out. Now, I broke this down into two big parts. Number one, wedding gift money. Number two, your outfit. Have you heard of chugigim before? In Korea, when someone gets married, there's a custom called chugigim. It's basically a cash gift that you give when you attend big life events like weddings, babies' first birthdays, and so on. It's a way to say congrats, and it's usually handed to the couple or their parents. But here's the thing. This whole wedding money thing, it's kind of tricky. If you go to a wedding and don't give any money, people might see you as rude. So then, how much are you supposed to give? That's the stressful part. It really depends on your relationship with the couple. Give too little, and people might think you're being cheap. Give too much, and you become broke. Let me break down the general guidelines. These aren't strict rules, just what's common. First, if you're just acquaintances or casual colleagues, 50,001, about $40. This would be for someone you kind of know, like a coworker you chat with sometimes, or a friend you talk to every now and then. Second, if you're good friends or close coworkers, 100,001, about 75 to $80. For someone you're really close to, someone you keep in touch with often, 100,001 is a common way to show you care. And lastly, if it's family, relatives, or your best friend, 100,001 and up. Some people even give 1 million won for super close relationships. It's basically showing that you care a lot about them. Now, this whole wedding money thing can be a bit of a headache. Why? Because you're expected to give money when others get married. But if you never get married, you never get that money back. People usually keep track of how much they gave or received, so when it's your turn, you kind of quote unquote get it back. But if you stay single, it means you're throwing your money into the trash can. Also, how much you receive in chugigum depends not only on how many people you know, but also on your parents. If your parents are still working and well connected, the chances of collecting money would be higher because their friends and coworkers will come too. That's one reason why some parents want their kids to get married before they retire. No joke. Some parents even pressure their kids to get married early because of this. It's kind of wild, right? It sounds like a money game. But originally, chugigum was a meaningful way to support newlyweds starting a life together. Anyway, let's move on to part two, outfits. When you go to a wedding in Korea, it's polite not to dress in a way that overshadows the bride. So wearing a full-on white dress? A big no-no. These days, some people do wear white tops or dresses, but they usually pair them with a jacket or accessories in different colors to tone it down. Think about it. Photos are taken, and for many brides, it's a once in a lifetime day. Every girl wants to be the prettiest in their once in a lifetime wedding, right? So, quick recap. For chugigum, the amount depends on how close you are, 50,000 won, 100,000 won, or even more. For outfits, avoid white dresses. If you must wear white, balance it out with other pieces so you don't outshine the bride. I'll be back with more fun and useful videos soon. Please subscribe to my channel and click the like button for me. Please. Bye, Sol!